boys and girls. Today we're going to read a story called Fly Guy Presents Insects. Fly Guy Presents Insects. A boy had a pet fly named Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name. Buzz. Buzz and Fly Guy were outside. Fly Guy wanted to look for insects. Buzz was a little worried. "Some insects are scary," he said. "I know, Fly Guy, you're an insect," said Buzz, "and you're not scary. I have nothing to be afraid of." They set off to discover more. Tangly Woods Nature Trail. There are more than 1 million different kinds of insects all over the world. They live on every continent, even Antarctica, the 7 continents. Many people call insects bugs, but not all insects are bugs. A bug is a kind of insect, but bugs have a mouth shaped like a straw. True bugs include milkweed bugs, box elder bugs, and stink bugs. Insects have been on Earth for hundreds of millions of years. They crawl and buzzed around even before the dinosaurs. Long ago, insects were much bigger than they are today. A giant dragonfly's wings stretched over 2 feet long. That's the same as a wingspan of an Arctic puffin. Arthropleura was like a giant centipede. It was 6 feet long. That's the average length of a lion. Holy moly. All insects have a life cycle. A life cycle is made up of the changes that happen to the insect from the beginning of its life until it dies. Most insects hatch from eggs. The insect grows into a larva. Fly larvae are called maggots. Maggots! Larvae molt or get rid of their old skin to grow bigger. Next, the insect becomes a pupa. The pupa hides in a shell or cocoon. Pupa. There, it changes into an adult. This is called metamorphosis. Eggs, larva, pupa, adult. Metamorphosis. Some insects, such as birds, go through birth and give live birth to their young. A lifespan is the amount of time that the creature lives. Insects do not have all the same lifespan. Adult mayflies live only for 1 or 2 nights. Some insects, such as a queen ant, can live up to 30 years. Anthill. Queen ant. Ant eggs. Insects have cool bodies. Mammals, like humans, have bones on the inside. But insects wear their hard parts on the outside. This is called their exoskeleton. Rhino beetles have an exoskeleton. An insect's body is made up of 3 parts. Repeat after me. The head,
thorax,
and the abdomen. So let's say that again. I'm going to say the word and then you repeat it. Head, thorax, and the abdomen. Excellent job, boys and girls. Remember these 3 words. The head is where the eyes, mouth parts, and antenna are found. Let's clap the word antenna. Antenna are found. An antenna helps the insects taste, smell, touch, and even hear. The thorax is the middle part of the insect. It holds the legs. All insects have 6 legs. Let's count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. The thorax also holds the wings if an insect has them. The abdomen holds the insect's stomach. Let's clap that word out, boys and girls. Abdomen. If the insect has a stinger, it is found here. Spiders have 8 legs. They are not insects. Remember that, boys and girls. A spider is an arachnid. Insects such as wasps, hornets, and some ants have stingers. Most of them use their stingers to protect themselves. Stinger. Stinger. Some wasps use their stingers to catch food. Wasp stinger. Stingers! Bullet ant stinger. Hornet. Usually insects do not sting humans, but some insects will sting humans when they think they are in danger. A red ant ready to sting. Look at his butt. It's all the way up in the air.
Yeah.
Telling his predator to stay away.
Or else it'll sting.
For most people, insect sting are simply annoying and slightly painful or itchy. But some people are allergic to insect stings. They should seek medical care right away if stung. Not all insects eat the same food. Many insects munch on plants. Butterflies eat nectar from flowers. Swallowtail butterfly, blue morpho butterfly. Other insects, such as mosquitoes, eat blood. To avoid bites, wear long sleeves and pants, and use insect repellent when outdoors. Insects such as cockroaches and ants eat almost anything, even crumbs on the floor. Cockroaches. Cockroach. Fly guy, that's gross. Oh, look at fly guy. Munch, crunch, crunch. He's eating something there from the garbage can, because that's what flies like. Insects also have different ways of eating. Some insects, like grasshoppers and caterpillars, chew their food. Other insects suck it up using a special body part called a proboscis. Can you guys say that?
Proboscis.
Good job. That's another word I want you guys to think about. A proboscis is like a little straw mouth. Grasshopper has a proboscis. Oh no, not a grasshopper. Grasshoppers and caterpillars, they chew their food. But mosquitoes have a proboscis. That's how they suck your blood. And their food. Suck it up like a tiny drinking straw. The straw is the, what is it, boys and girls?
Proboscis.
Slurp. Some insects seem to have superpowers. There are insects that can glow. This is called bioluminescence. Fireflies, also called lightning bugs, are not really flies or bugs. They are beetles. They have special chemicals in their abdomens. When the chemicals meet oxygen, the fireflies' abdomens light up. Fireflies use their lights to help find other fireflies. They also light up to warn animals not to eat them. The glowing chemicals taste bad. There are insects that can survive underwater, and some can live in very hot deserts. We have the firefly, the diving beetle, and the desert locust. The world is full of amazing insects. Fairy flies are the smallest insects on Earth. These wasps can only be seen under a microscope. Fairy fly. The longest insect is Chan's mega stick. It is 22 inches long. Chan's mega sticks. Harvester ants are the most poisonous insects on the planet. They are venomous. Harvester ant. Very venomous. In the air, the southern giant Darner dragonfly is the speediest insect. Darner dragonfly. It can fly as fast as a car, going 35 miles an hour. On land, the speed record goes to the cockroach. The cockroaches can run at about 3.5 miles per hour. If you ever try to catch one of those suckers, good luck to you. Cockroaches are tough. They can live for days without a head. Ew, gross. Flies are awesome insects. There are 120,000 species of flies. All flies are in the order Diptera, and a person who studies or collects flies is called a dipterist. Flies' eyes are special. They have compound eyes. Compound eyes are not good at seeing far away, but they are great at detecting movement. If something gets close, a fly can plan an escape route in less than 1 second. Most flies don't bite animals, but some flies, like deer flies and horseflies, do. They drink blood. Flies sleep a lot. They sleep between 9 and 15 hours each night. Deer fly. A fly's wing beats 200 times a second. Scientists who study insects are called entomologists. Entomologists at work. They're studying insects. Entomologists sometimes go on expeditions or special trips to look for insects. They study insects where they live, and they live everywhere. Insects live in treetops, in hot deserts, underground, and on animals, and even in frozen Antarctica. What does Buzz say? In jars, too. Millions of insects live in tropical rainforests. Most of them live in the canopy layer, or the tops of trees. As many as 1,000 different types of insects have been found in just one tree in a rainforest canopy layer. Insects are good for the world. They are part of the food chain. They eat plants and other insects. They can be food for other animals too. People can eat insects. In Thailand, grasshoppers make a tasty snack, and fancy restaurants in Mexico serve ant eggs. Insects are important to us. Plants would not be able to grow without them. When insects such as bees and butterflies land on flowers, they pollinate them. Only then can fruits and vegetables grow. Bees on a honeycomb. Bees pollinating a cherry tree. Bees also make honey. Yum, yum. Insects are great, says Buzz. I didn't know they were so amazing. Now Buzz knew for sure that Fly Guy was the coolest pet on the planet. Buzz and Fly Guy couldn't wait for their next adventure. The end.